For 50 years now, since 1966, Junior Achievement of Central Virginia has been helping Commonwealth students learn lessons about business, entrepreneurship, and financial responsibility. Now, in full disclosure, it's my pleasure to serve as the chair of this year's 50th anniversary events for the organization. JA Central Virginia President Daphne Swanson is here today to fill us in on an upcoming event and how you can help JA reach its goals of educating area students. Good morning, Daphne. Good to see you.
Good morning, Cheryl.
I know it's been a busy year for you, but especially now as you're getting ready for a premier event for JA Central Virginia.
Yes, we are. We're excited to be launching our new event, our Empower the Future Breakfast, on September 21st.
So why this new event for JA?
It's another way to expose and let people know who we are and what we're all about, and to hear from some alumni, which they know what we do, but to hear the impact that it's had on the students' lives really makes a difference.
And it's also an opportunity to hear from some successful entrepreneurs. You've got a very special guest speaker this year.
We're very excited. Willie Lanier is going to be speaking at our breakfast about the importance of entrepreneur and how it's changed his life.
And that probably would touch a note, especially with students, because he's an athlete who has become a very successful businessman.
Right, and that's a great tie-in to another one of our events that's coming up too, that we wanted to highlight, the Virginia Entrepreneur Challenge, which is a partnership with VCU.
Now tell us about that.
That's coming up on October 15th, 16th. And that's all about instilling and teaching students the process of starting their own business and launching it. And we're really excited. This is the second year, and we're doing it in partnership with VCU. And the exciting part this year is that it's statewide, and Governor McAuliffe is going to be awarding the winning team a $2,500 check.
Oh, that's amazing. That's the nice thing about Junior Achievement. It has evolved and kept up with the time and even stepped ahead of the times in the learning curve. When I was in Junior Achievement eons ago, it was a whole different program, and you've kind of evolved into what the students need these days. Can you kind of give us an overview of what students learn in Junior Achievement?
Sure. We want to prepare students to be successful, give them the knowledge and skills necessary to make good financial and academic decisions for life, and give them the confidence to do what they can. Sometimes they're used to hearing that they can't do certain things, and we want to give them the confidence to be able to go out and try new things and be prepared to enter the real world.
And that kind of fits in with the state's new mandate that students have at least one course in financial responsibility.
Yes, it is, and one of the programs we've really built up over the past 10 years is our JA Finance Park program. And we're excited. As you know, we're building a new facility in partnership with Henrico County at the Libby Mill Library.
I saw the big smile come on your face because you're very excited about that, because this is going to give Finance Park a chance really to grow, and many more area students the opportunity to utilize it.
That's right, and we're excited. We want to be able to serve every student in the region, and this is going to give us the ability to do that. And also, we're adding a career center, which is something new for us, and it's going to allow students the opportunity to explore different career paths that they might be interested in after going through Finance Park and seeing how easy or difficult it was to live on a certain scenario.
Tell our viewers about Finance Park, because it's really interesting where students come for a day and they actually become an adult for the day with all the responsibilities that go with being an adult.
That's right, and prior to coming, they have the curriculum in the classroom, so they are prepared when they get there, or at least they think they are. But it's fun to see the students as they get their persona that tells them whether or not they're married, do they have kids, what kind of job do they have, what kind of education was required to get that job, and then they're tasked with creating a budget for the day. And that's where the volunteers come in, are really important to help them understand some of the decisions. Why do you have to buy clothes for not just you, but for all the kids in your family? And if you're buying a car, if you were approved for the loan, you have to get a car that is suitable for your family, not just for yourself. And so it's fun for them to go through the day and see the impact of those decisions in a safe environment and be able to experiment. But it's one of my favorite parts is when they think they have it figured out, we throw in the That's Life card. So they may have a flat tire and they have to rework their budget to make sure that they can afford that expense.
Things don't always go the way we plan, do they?
No.
Now, you mentioned volunteers. Volunteers are a very important and pivotal part of what Junior Achievement does.
That's correct. That's what makes us unique. The volunteer is the one that brings the curriculum to life and really helps connect what they're learning in school to the real world and shares their experiences. So last year we had over 2,100 volunteers. So as you can imagine, we need even more this year.
And so anyone really who wants to share their experience and expertise in life in general can become a JA volunteer.
Yes, and that's the best way, is volunteer. You'll see how much fun it is, and the students will learn something, but I guarantee you will as well.
Absolutely. You guys have got a lot of themes going for this year, and I posed one in the headline. We talked about why JA. That's kind of an encompassing one, but why JA?
Why JA? I mean, we facilitate businesses in schools, so we bring the business world into the schools to help the students, understand. They make that connection about what they're learning in school to the real world. So YJA brings that to life and also gives them that self-confidence they need to go forward and be successful.
Let's go all the way back to where we started, which is the Empower the Future breakfast coming up. Who's invited?
Anybody's invited. I did want to highlight that it is a fundraising breakfast, and we're fortunate to have M&T as a new sponsor for the event this year. They're a new partner for JA and new for this breakfast as well. But it's on the 21st. If you're interested in coming, please reach out to me. The information's on the website.
And we'll link that to ours. Well, it's been a great year so far, and I know you've got a lot more to go. We're not quite through with the year. So thank you, Daphne, for coming to join us and updating us on what's going on with Junior Achievement Central Virginia.
Thank you, Cheryl.
You're very welcome. The Junior Achievement Empower the Future breakfast is set for 7 a.m. Wednesday, September 21st at the Jefferson, and we'll put a link to details on how to make a reservation on our website at WTVR.com/VT.